And for both of you again, I'm very conscious in my town, Luton, 70% of homes have a D or below energy efficiency rating. So there's going to have to be a lot of work done there, and yet we're 52nd on the out of local authorities for indices of deprivation. So my sort of final gambit is, where should the money come from for these things?
Do you want me to begin there?
Thanks.
I think there is a very important and critical role here for public funding to, on a consistent basis, as a contributor to planning and to getting that kind of action moving. So I mentioned earlier the LENA programme, the European Union Technical Assistance Programmes, for example, which allowed local authorities to develop local energy teams, including planning for retrofit of buildings on an area basis, which can bring the costs down and bring people together, I think, more effectively around thinking, oh yes, actually this is improving our area. We might find it troublesome to begin with, but it improves our quality of life. The whole neighbourhood looks a lot better. It looks like a good place to live. Therefore, we'll put more effort into maintaining our buildings as well. And obviously, that needs to be combined with private sector investment. But there are ways of incentivising that, including through very affordable long-term loans.
Thanks. Anything further to add?
Yes, one thing that hasn't been referred to is what I think is the very unwelcome use of permitted development to create new dwelling units. Mm-hmm. And this is not just me, but the Zurich Insurance Company published a report with extreme concern about the fact that when houses or when flats are made out of commercial accommodation, some pretty ropey 60s office blocks around the place, that there is no requirement on that to deal with any climate issues at all, particularly overheating. Government has conceded a minimum space standard, but if any of you imagine living in an office block where you can't open the windows sometimes, and there's large areas of glass, there is a big danger. 1 in 5 UK homes already overheats, according to the Climate Change Committee, and we're creating tens of thousands of flats in office blocks which don't seem to, as far as I can see, have any ability to cope with either the overheating problem or issues around transition to sustainable heating for the cold period. So that's just one small thing that could be reversed.
Thank you. Thanks, Chair.